When you get saved, this is how all of our hearts look. Only thing you know is you saved. But you got all this stuff in your life, right? And unfortunately, a lot of people don't consider other people's state because they're just caught up with the state of their loneliness. So you're not praying, you're not seeking counsel to first see if this is going to be a warfare that I'm engaging in due to the war they're already going through. You're going to represent the spirit, y'all going to represent the flesh, the eyes. I want you to try to resist it, bro. Y'all pull up. Pull up. Oh, you got to hold. All right, hold up. And pull it, you Isaac. Hold up, wait.
Yeah.
No, man, I'm a man. I can do this. All right, stop.
He's willing to speak.
He didn't say go.
He's willing.
Now look, have you ever been like, I know I'm saved, but I keep doing it. I know I look, but I keep going there. I don't want to keep watching this, but I keep giving in to the flesh, to the pride, to the memory, to the anger, to the lust. But you're confused and you question God because you know you're saved. So let's say you come to a redefined event like tonight. And so you get healed from something. So you get healed from lust. Praise God. You get healed from that. We've been dealing and talking when you go to a church and we're dealing with your anger and you get healed from that. So anger's off the road. All right? So now you're like, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Try it again. Let's go, pool. Let's go. All right, stop. So now your flesh is kind of coming to the spirit, but it's still a war. So now you kind of feel like this. Y'all rock with me. Back and forth. Y'all don't feel like this? Sometimes I pray. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I read. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's drink. Sometimes it's Lecrae. Back and forth. I'm trying to be real. Has anybody ever been here? You just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And you want to be free and you want to be whole and you want to have the victory and you don't want to overthink and you don't want to be bound and you don't want to keep watching it. You want to stop clearing your history. You don't want to call them again. You don't want to be deceived. You don't want another counterfeit. You don't want another failed relationship. You don't want another failed marriage. You don't want to be broken. You want to stop crying, but you keep going back and forth and back and forth. You came here looking for, I need answers about love languages and love tanks and love banks and how will I know if he's the one and how will I know if she's the one and is this God's will for me? And God is saying, stop worrying about that. Let's talk about your atmosphere. Because if this is messed up, you're going to keep attracting your downfall. The problem is it's not always a fatal attraction. The dangerous thing is we like what's fatal. Until this gets fixed. Until we deal with this. So look, I want you guys to see this. Watch this. So let's say you start praying. So you come over here. You start fasting. Okay? You start binging on Redefined TV. Shameless plug. So now, most of us wonder why, well, what about her? This is your memory. Let's go talk to that memory. Hey girl, it's getting cold outside. You remember last Thanksgiving you had a boo thing? You didn't get invited to no Thanksgiving dinner this year. No party, it's a Friday night, you going to church. This time last year you had no money, you had a man. You don't take all that. Yeah, maybe he wasn't that bad. I mean, you saw all the potential. He did lift his hand in church that one time. It's not one time, right? So, listen, what he wants to do, please hear, he wants you to romanticize the memory, but forget the hangover. So as you begin to remember, some stuff starts to go back. Okay? Because he's threatened when he sees you created an atmosphere where the spirit has the advantage. Okay? So now y'all pull. Let's look at this. Uh-oh, flesh, look at this. Uh-oh. All right, hold up. Y'all let's look at this now for real. Hold up. So look, One of the ways you know your heart condition is right is when your flesh starts bowing to the Spirit.